Hey, Planeswalkers Mithras here. Today we're going to talk about Worlds. Yes, so much fun. I hope you guys did have a chance to check it out. I know I stopped by. One of the things I want to talk about is just the metagame of Worlds, and then we're going to go through and do a deck. But before I get started here, not only to the subs that we have, but those join us, I'm looking to give away a few codes. So what I would love is any ideas that you guys have, put in the comments. So I'm soliciting feedback right now to figure out how to give away some. I have some extra rat sleeves as well as, or here, the lunar whatever, and I also think I got some promo pack ones. So if you did not get a pre-release pack promo code, I think I have a couple of those too, thanks to my local game store actually. So it was really, really nice of them. Anyway, back to the main content here. So we're going to take a quick look at the metagame. One of the things that I found pretty interesting here, so Reed Duke did a review, but if you haven't seen this already, there's only 4 main archetypes, and I'm saying 4 just because we got, I think it's Peter, I'm just going to call him Peter for life, make it easy, kind of throwing in an outside Jun Sack. Personally, what's very interesting here is if we looked at the massive shift when he was competing with Jun Sack earlier for the last Mythic Championship 7, I think it was, there's a ton of Simic Flash, and that has gone. And I played a lot of Simic Flash, and I love the deck. I still love it. It's definitely, I don't think it's gotten better with Theros, which is probably one of the reasons why we see this shift. Temur got much stronger. Mono Red got a little bit stronger as well. But what's interesting is if we go and look at some of these decks, they're not playing what I would say the number one best of 1 deck is. But obviously this is best of 3. And I will also say that there's definitely a lot more mono red showing up than what I initially thought. Jeskai Fire has obviously been a staple. The newcomer's really Azorious Control. It is a slow deck. Trawler is awesome. I love Trawler, but I don't know. I think it's got a chance, but for me, it's just one of those things. Is if you're a control player, it's great. I think it may struggle, but who knows? I was able to beat it earlier today in best of 1, obviously with mono red. Now I am very excited about this Jun Sack. I think it's going to be interesting, and I say that because it's way out of what I would just say your bell curve here, and it gets me excited. And I'm a big underdog fan, and he's definitely probably my choice here for a couple different reasons. One, just won Mythic Championship 7. It's pretty much the same deck. The core of it's a little bit different. Now, the thing that's different here for him, as well as all of our players here, is this is kind of like poker, right? So you got to play to beat who you're playing against and how they're going to play. And one of the things that I'm going to do to kind of walk you through this from my perspective. So obviously Reed Duke, in terms of Temur Reclamation here, we've picked up Storm's Wrath, we've picked up Uro, as well as Thassa's Intervention, making it much, much more powerful of a deck. And it's also got the best kind of tail end power. Now, mono red, what I like about this that's interesting is, for me, I'm a huge fan of playing against your opponents, and these guys all showed up definitely to do that. I think, it's different than my mono red deck. You can obviously take a look, but I think that was the strongest in best of 1. These guys showed up to play the best of 3, but I'm skeptical with Bone Crusher, and I only say that because I like more of the let me see if I can find it here. Not sorcery instant. Where are you? I know one of you guys have it because I'm going to demo it here in a second. Oh, Infuriate, and I like Infuriate for one reason, is like you're making your opponent commit pretty heavy on Bone Crusher, and you can play around it a lot with Infuriate, which I like. And it also makes mono red slightly slower. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm super excited about this. The other one that I like is, let's see if I can find them here. Where are you? Phoenix of Ash. I was surprised not to see more Phoenix of Ash. Yes, it's a 3-drop. But the thing is the ability to pull back from your graveyard and hit for 3, especially with cards that you're going to be burning, it becomes very powerful. And it gets around a lot of stuff in a lot of these decks, like over the defenders, the wall guys for Azorious control, which can be a problem. That's, again, what Infuriate helps with. But obviously, I'm not a pro, but I'm giving you my opinion based off experience, as well as playing a ton, as well as being a mythic player for the last like 5-6 seasons. So super excited about this. I don't play Torbran. No, he's great. I did like Experimental Frenzy. I think that as a 4-drop in this deck, depending on who you're playing, especially in best of 3, gives you a ton of fuel. Especially, as you guys already know, paired with everyone's favorite Runaway Steamkin. Like, just you can do some damage. My goal with mono red is always turn 4 if you can win. But it's very, very strong. I did like seeing Unchained Berserker in here too. I thought that was great. The removal of shock saddened me, but I understand why in the long game, and against some of the creatures, people don't like playing it. Again, it's who you're playing and the decks that they're showing. Jeskai Fire's pretty standard. I'm not going to go over this. We do see the Elspeth Conquers here showing up. Kenrith is great. I love that card. So if we look at Duke's things here, again, we still have the Deafening Clarion, Fire's Invention, Cavalier Flame. Not a ton that's picked up here, but the sideboards with the Legion Warboss and Robber the Rich are clutch. Especially against mono red decks. So a lot you can do. Azorious Control is definitely the big player that's up and coming. I like this deck a lot. I love Dream Trawler. Like, great card, hard to get off the table, and one of the few players here that can get Dream off the table is this guy, Jun Sack. So interesting choices that you can see, but the best thing here is he's running Lily. And Lily's gonna take off Trawler. Lily's gonna do a lot of stuff. So he's really running a broad spectrum here. I like playing decks in best of 3. It's different here because you know who you're playing ideally and you know how they play the decks. But going broad, and I like Junsack. Like, I'm not the best at it. I didn't play it a ton. I did play it a decent amount, but I'm excited to see what happens here. I hope you guys are too. Again, main staples, didn't really shake it up, but I definitely encourage you to take a look for yourself, do some research, see what you think. Obviously, after these decks have been posted, a lot of people have been copycatting. So, there's one thing to say for net decking, and there's another to say for someone that can net deck. So here we go, you guys. We're gonna jump into a match. Originally, what I was gonna do before they had done the showcase stuff here is I was going to, and yes, I'm at Platinum 2 right now, which is still all right. I just haven't had any time to play. I was gonna play as Jun Sack deck for best of 3. I still may do that later, but today we're gonna run through and play Worlds. So one of the things about this, go check out the decks. Awesome. You can copy them, obviously, from magic.gg website if you want. But here's the thing. So if we look at his deck for a second, no sideboard, so it's going to be best of 1. So as a best of 1 player here, we're going mono red. Yeah, and we're going to see how it goes. So quickly, we're going to try and do that. of the mono red decks, I'm going to stick to kind of what I told you guys that I enjoyed. Sebastian here's got, I think, the most infuriates. I think. Let me go back. I'm going to check here for you guys. Seth, what do you have? No. Eli. Oh, maybe it's Eli. He's got 3 shocks, though. Ooh, do I want to go that? So the other thing that's interesting, you guys, is they're running more lands than I normally would run. So I think I'm going to stick to Sebastian's here. No Bone Crushers, though. So we can run... This will be okay on Mirror, but he doesn't have that. I think we go this way, actually, today. Because the other one that I want to talk about that I like is I love Tin Street. And Tin Street triggers Robber, which is awesome. So if you guys weren't aware of that, it's great. So I always hold back 10 if I get a couple triggers and need to get some other card play going. We're going to do this. We're going to try this deck out and see how it goes. So it was Eli, right? Loveman. So 1 Infuriate. I would prefer 2, but I don't like the mix as much. So we're going to give this a start, and let's see if we can get to 3 real quick here. Oh, yeah. Eli Loveman, let's play your deck. So, depending on how this goes for time, we'll see. We got a few minutes here. So, 10 minutes overview. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely can do more research, look at the decks, import the decks, play them. Looks like I'm Leva. Love it. I'm going to keep this. Oh, there we go. Mirror match. So if he's going to play... Oh boy. Sorry guys. My volume's a little loud. I'm going to apologize. There we go. So good news is here, we know that he is not going to hit one of my guys. So I'm going to take his runaway off the board. So one of the great things about this is now that we've looked at everyone's decks, we know how to play these. We're going to get him off the board. Absolutely. Force him to use a bone, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Great. So he could maybe have 1 Infuriate, but we're going to bank that he doesn't have it. There we go. Love it. So good news is, next turn we can trigger Ember Cleave. There. See you guys? This is absolutely, positively why we played this one. Because now he's wasted and gone slow on Ember. And we will now get our Ember Cleave in here. And this is going to hurt him. A lot. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love playing when it's more of a poker match. And you know what they played! 1 of 1! Love it. Love it. Eli Loveman. Woo, look at that. Picked up some fun stuff. Apply now. Do I want this guy? No, he's kind of annoying, man. No offense. Like, I'm sitting here listening to this hoot, 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 hoot. Half the times I think it's my cats or something, dude. All right, Autumn, let's see what we got. So you're running the Temur control. We got 2 It's going to be slow. Not enough of what I want. We'll keep this though because Robert, but you're first. You're first. This is a tough keep for me. Slightly tough keep. I'm gonna try it. I would have preferred maybe a 1. I think that she might have some bone crushers. I'd have to go back and look. I could obviously look here. That's gonna hurt me. So we'll get Robert down next time. We'll get Robert down. It's not gonna be enough though. Let's see here. So we got 4, 5. I'm gonna get him down. Yeah. So if we get to if we get to reclamation, this could be a problem. I'm okay with this. I've actually beat this deck a few times. Normally we can eat this for lunch. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pump. Light up the stage. All right. There we go. That's what I wanted, actually. I wanted that. So this guy needs still quite a few. All right, we can go like this. We can drop this guy. So this is gonna give me the most damage. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit. So we'll hit. And then we can pop robber. Or annex might be better. That's fine. Pay 4, decline. Because we can still get this. Same thing, less damage. So now we go, it's 3, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Get some good damage in here. So Oro takes 4, 5, yeah. You need some fill, my friend. Here we go. Boom. Boom. So what we can do is we still got 3 mana. Ooh. Ooh. That's fine. You got another one? Do you have another one? Ooh, I like this. So I'm gonna drop it to 2. Here's why. So I can get the control. Ooh, that hurt. Hurt a little bit. Hurt a little bit. Sorry, I thought that was sweet for a second, but I should have known better. So you got 5 cards. How many you got in the graveyard there, my friend? Not enough. Not enough. We have lethal. We have lethal. I still have lethal. I still have lethal. Yeah. I'll wait in case. I don't think that it has a. There we go. 2-0. Oh, look at that. Loveman. Loveman, your deck. Eli, we got it, buddy. We got it, Eli. One more for that. All right, guys. We're going to go for game 3 here, hopefully. I am editing this one. Apologies on the lighting, as I do not have good lighting in this room. So it's kind of spooky. But anyway, I did lose to a couple matches. Unfortunately, the games just took way too long, and I had to stop because I lost track of time. So we're going to try and finish this out, and hopefully this will get us to our 3rd win. And then we'll do our usual review of the event. Alright, we will try this one because this is a slow deck. Or not Simic, sorry. Temur reclamation. Dun dun dun. Oh man, these land draws are not what I need right now. Oh, here's our wreck. Here is our wreck. I'm gonna let that hit actually. There we go. Just gotta get that graveyard filled. Alright, let's see here. Looking good, looking good. Let's Let's do that. We'll do this. All right, and then we'll do that. There we go. We got it. Nice work, you guys. Well, I'm glad I was able to show the final one with a win. Make sure you guys go and collect your championship sleeves. Quickly here again, the Worlds 26 showcase event. You guys should definitely check it out. Make sure you check out the decks. Very, very fun event. I wish you guys all the best. Mithras out. Please sub to the channel. Check out new content, new decks, so forth. Wish you the best again. Happy hunting for the Worlds 26 showcase. Enjoy. Bye.